A volunteer committee selected the 60 quotes on this wall after a 2.5-year review process. These quotes represent a broad range of cultures and faiths and feature the voices of men and women, ordinary and famous people alike. Half of the quotes are from women and children. The first quote is from the Reverend Dr. Nancy Taylor, one of the memorial's founders. Her words remind us of the purpose of this memorial: to caution and inspire us, and give us space to think about the moral implications of our civic responsibilities as members of this community, this nation, this world. The water features that frame the quote wall symbolize purification and also help to quiet traffic noise and provide a tranquil setting. At your own pace, take time to read these quotes and reflect on the people who wrote them and the context surrounding them. Some will have impact on you more strongly than others. Some you will carry with you for days. Some you won't forget. Here are a few. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. Dr. Seuss. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. Margaret Mead. Make injustice visible. Mahatma Gandhi.
One day this terrible war will be over. The time will come when there will be people again, not just Jews. Who has inflicted this on us? Who has set us apart from all the rest? Who has put us through all this suffering? Anne Frank, 1944. Right, Az.
In her biography of Anne Frank, Melissa Mueller writes this about Anne's eternal contribution to humanity. Since the end of World War II, wars have been fought somewhere on Earth on all but 4 days. History does not repeat itself, Voltaire said, but man does. For all our intelligence, we human beings are weak and destructive, and we drift with the tide, losing sight of our humanity. Then we begin all over again. Yet we persist in setting our hopes on the human capacity to learn. So we cannot stop telling stories like Anne Frank's that will not let us forget. In her biography of Anne Frank, Melissa Mueller writes this about Anne's eternal contribution to humanity. Since the end of World War II, wars have been fought somewhere on Earth on all but 4 days. History does not repeat itself, Voltaire said, but man does. For all our intelligence, we human beings are...
You played the second one first.
Oh, really? Well, we'll just go on to the next one then. In memory of those lives sacrificed for freedom, Tom and Diane Nicholson. Now get over here and press it again.
The Idaho Anne Frank Human Rights Memorial is the result of the vision and generosity of thousands of people who provided the funds and resources to make it possible. Greg Carr from Idaho Falls was a major benefactor. No public funds were used and no debt exists. However, maintaining the memorial and ongoing projects of the Idaho Human Rights Education Center are entirely dependent on donations. We hope you will consider dedicating an engraved paver or offering a donation. All donations are tax deductible and greatly appreciated. You can find envelopes in the Human Rights Education Center. You can also visit the memorial's website at www.idaho-humanrights.org.
Is that it for that one?
The Idaho Human Rights Education Center was established to construct this memorial for human rights. The center's mission is to promote respect for human dignity and diversity through education and to foster individual responsibility to work for justice and peace. Thousands of school children and adults now tour the memorial every year with our trained docents. We offer a K through 12 human rights curriculum authored by Idaho teachers, one of the few of its kind nationwide. We have partnerships with organizations statewide to advocate for human rights protections. This includes lobbying that focuses on fair immigration reform, equality for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender families, and other major concerns. To schedule a docent tour or to learn more about our programs, teacher training, and educational materials, please contact the center at www.idaho-humanrights.org.
All right.